Families in Maumelle are still seeking closure months after their loved ones' grave sites were vandalized. Riverwood Memorial Gardens reported more than $10,000 worth of stolen property back in November. And to this day, the copper vases have not yet been replaced. Our Jessica Rank explains the timeline.
Yeah, I reached out to the funeral home, who says it's not responsible for replacements. That leaves the only hope for families tied to a September trial date.
We lay the roses down and she gets them the next day.
12 long stem roses represent a sense of innocence lost.
It's still hard for us, you know.
A trip to Riverwood Memorial is never an easy one for Ray, reliving the moments of a child taken too soon. But the past couple of months, the walk has been especially difficult.
Not knowing, not being able to get an answer, not knowing who to turn to.
Ray was one of 41 families blindsided last November when copper vases were ripped out from their loved ones' graves.
Just took it out, cut it off. Gosh.
Police were able to catch the person they believe is responsible thanks to trackers placed in the vases by the funeral home. $12,000 worth of stolen items that people like Ray are still waiting for a return on.
We have replacement vases, but they're not what they really should be or what they can be.
We reached out to the funeral home that owns the property. They tell us they initially replaced the vases with exact replicas for free, but they were stolen again. Now a plastic vase sits in its place.
They don't lock in the headstones. Some of the plots are not level, and then when you have the Arkansas winds that come through, they just blow right over.
According to plot contracts, the funeral home is not responsible for stolen items. A trial date has been set for the suspect in September. The only chance at getting something back would be if prosecution sued for restitution.
It's not the monetary value at all.
Ray says it comes down to continued closure, knowing his daughter can rest peacefully in another life.
Now, we reached out to the prosecuting attorney to get more plans about what they are hoping for out of this lawsuit. We have not heard back. In the meantime, the funeral home says they are doing what they can to keep the property safe, installing cameras and trackers inside those spaces so they can monitor when and if they leave the property. Reporting in studio, I'm Jessica Rank for Fox 16 News.